Hi everybody, welcome to today's functional fitness class. Let's get started. While we're starting to warm up, make sure you have water, make sure you have a chair, have some space around you, and some hand weights. So your choice of how much poundage you would like to use today. If you've been using the same amount for a long time and it doesn't seem like you're putting too much effort into your work, it's time to up the poundage on your hand weight. So listen to your body, but challenge yourself when you can. Let's do a few more marches, just getting our circulation going. Take a few deep breaths, check in with our bodies. And then we're going to go to a one-sided jumping jack. So we're going to reach out one arm, one leg, and the other side. So a nice little lateral stretch here. Again, you can do it in the range of motion that feels right for your muscles and joints today. Keep breathing. One more each side. Good, and then let's do our march. A little bit slower, bigger ranges of motion here. So lift the knees, swing the arms, keep breathing. Then we're going to do our seal jumping step back jacks. So arms are going to go out this way, and we're going to step alternating legs back. So palms forward, arms are about chest height. We're going to reach out and step back and then come back forward. So again, make sure you have some space behind you. Make sure you feel stable. You can also use a chair, hold on to the chair with one hand and alternate stepping back. One hand on the chair, one arm reaching back. So again, adjust to how you're feeling. You can speed it up. We don't want to go too fast. We want to make sure we are listening to our body. We're still warming up. Let's do one more each side. Good, and we're going to just do some arm reaches. A little more flowy here for the arms. Good, and then let's step our feet wide. We're just going to reach across and step out to the side. And keep that heel down or lift. You can add a little squat in between. Get into the lower body, the hips and glutes a little bit more. And stretch out that mid-back area. Let's do one more each side. Good, and then we're gonna have a seat. Actually, let's do our shoulder rolls. We're gonna roll our shoulders forward 3 times and roll our shoulders back 3 times. Good, and then a few wrist circles always helps, warming up the wrists. We're gonna be holding on to our weights. So let's take a seat in our chairs. We're going to walk our feet wide, and we're just going to do a little windshield. So down to the hips a little bit. And again, we're doing it in our range of motion. Good. And then let's walk back. We're just going to extend one leg out and then the other. Gently reach through that heel. Tall spine. Good, and then we're just going to step out and in with each foot. So a little external rotation of the hip. Get that outer hip warmed up. One more each side. Good, and then finally, let's just cross our arms and do a few spinal twists, twisting left and right. One more twist to the right, and one more twist to the left. As we come back to center, we'll grab our weights. Let me get my cheat sheet here, and we will get started. So you can do these seated or standing. And again, depending on if you're starting with upping your weights to challenge yourself a little bit more, you might want to start with less reps. So always listen to your body. Make sure you have good form. And we are going to start with our dumbbell row. So seated or standing, we're going to hinge forward. Staggered stance if we're standing. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more if you can. Remember, 15 is always our max. 2, but you can always do less. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Let's roll those shoulders. We're going to do our upright row. So palms are in, weights are together. We're going to lift up, elbows come out and up in your range of motion. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's roll the shoulders. Let's do one more before we take our first water break. And we're going to do front raise. Palms are going to be back. So palms are facing back. We're going to do 12. So your choice to do alternating or both or a combination. You can start alternating if that feels okay. Go to both for a while. Here we go. 1. Don't go higher than your shoulders. Straight out front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go both, but stay alternating if you want. 7. Keep the core engaged. 8. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. 9, 10, 11. One more. 12. Good. Let's roll the shoulders. Put our weights down. Grab some water. And we'll get back to work here. We're going to do a second set of dumbbell rows. So if we had our staggered stance, we're going to stagger with the other foot in front. Just a little different feel. Might feel a little awkward. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Keep that spine long. Core is engaged. And here we go. 1. Elbows go straight back. 2. So shoulders should lift here. Shoulder blades should squeeze. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. Good. Next up, we've got lateral raises. Palms are forward. So again, we're going to do 12. Arms are straight. These are a little harder on our shoulder joints, so be aware. Elbows bend a little bit if you want, or don't lift as high. So here we go. We're going to start with one arm for 1, and then the second arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel free to go to both anytime you want. 7, 8, 9, 10. One more each arm, or 2 more both arms. 1, 2. Good. Let's roll those shoulders. We've got another set of front raises. This time palms are going to be in. So a little bit different shoulder position. So here we go, alternating first to see, and then go to both if we feel comfortable for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that core engaged. 6, especially if you're going to go to both arms. 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2. 1. You can always go back to alternating. 2, and relax for breath. We have our overhead. So we're going to do a set of Arnold presses. We're just going to do one set for now. So let's start with our palms in. As we press overhead, the palms go out. So there's that slight rotation. We're going to do 12. So your choice to do alternating and then both, or both for the whole time, or alternating for the whole time. So here we go, right arm first for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 2, 1, and 2. Good, let's put our weights down, let's roll our shoulders. Grab a quick drink. We're gonna need our chairs now. And we're gonna go to our sit to stand. So remember, we need our good alignment. We're gonna be able to press through the heels, lift out of our chairs, to keep the chair safe. I'm on a floor that's a little slippery, so I gotta make sure that chair doesn't move out from behind me. So here we go, for 1, and then back down. Press through the heels to stand up, sink through the heels to sit down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 2 more. 1, this is just our warm up. 2, but it is a strengthening exercise. Good. Take a little breather, and then we're gonna come and stand beside our chairs. So we're gonna stand to the right side of the chair. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff on this side, then we're gonna switch and do a bunch of stuff on the other side. So here we go. First one, left leg is gonna be standing, right leg's gonna move. We're just gonna do a knee lift. So we're gonna do 15. So we're gonna lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We're going to point that toe and we're going to lift that leg another 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We're going to give that right leg a little rest. It's going to be our standing leg. Left leg is going to tap back, and we're going to just lift and lower. So you can also just slide it back. So 2 variations. You can slide it back and bring it in, or we can keep it back and lift and lower, depending on how your low back feels. This is for the glutes on the left leg. So tap it back or slide it back. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the core engaged. That protects your low back. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Little shake out here. Left leg standing, right leg's going to do a side leg raise. So here we go. Keep the feet parallel for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Little shake out here. We're going to go back. Right leg standing, left leg. We're going to do hamstring stretch. So I'm going to turn sideways, but you stay by your chair. We want to keep our feet parallel. Left foot goes back, and then we're going to bend, bring that heel towards the glute, keeping our thighs parallel. So we're going to bend and tap down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Little shake out here. Let's go back. Left leg's going to be stationary. We're going to do a step back lunge. So just so you can turn sideways here to see me, right leg's going to go back and we're going to come forward. You can also do this as a stationary lunge. Right foot steps back and just lift and lower. So your choice, 10 to 15. So here we go. For 1. Same leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Shake that out a little bit. You've got one more. We're going to do a tree pose on this side. So left leg is going to be standing again. Let's bring that right heel up and just go out and in a few times. Isolate and activate the outer hip. Bring it out, slide it in. Your choice to lift, keep it down, one or both hands off the chair for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and down. Good. Shake that out. Roll the shoulders. Let's do one more before we take our water break. So we're going to come behind our chair. We're going to do a set of squats. So feet are hip distance apart. And we're going to squat and come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Good. Shake that out a little bit, roll the shoulders. Let's take a water break. We're gonna have to do it on the other side, so all the other leg gets to do the same exercise. So when we're ready, let's go to the other side of our chair. So right leg is going to be standing, left leg knee lifts first. So we're going to lift and lower. 2, 3, good posture. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower that leg, extend it out, same thing, but straight leg lifts. You can do another knee lift if that feels better for your hips today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Give that quad a little rub down here. So we're going to go to the other side. So left leg is standing, right leg, we either slide it back to the toe or we bring it back and lift. So working our glutes here. Here we go. For 1, 2, it's a small lift, but legs stay straight. 3, 4, 5. Core stays engaged. Protect that low back. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Shake that out a little bit. Roll those shoulders. Right leg standing. Left leg out to the side. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can always tap out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, Shake that out, roll the shoulders. We're back to the right leg for the hamstring curl. So I'm just gonna turn sideways, but you can stay behind your chair. Legs stay parallel. We're gonna step that right foot back, and we're gonna keep our thighs parallel. So we start with them parallel, keep them parallel. We're just gonna bend and tap down. 2, 3, 4. Make sure those thighs stay parallel. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Shake it out. Turn sideways once more. So now we're going to be doing our step back or stationary lunge with the left leg, stepping back and forward or stepping back and staying. So here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's shake that out really well. We've got our balance pose, so tree pose. Right leg is standing. Pick up those left heel, pick up the left heel, stay on the toe. We're just going to open and close that hip joint a few times. Again, we're activating the outer hip, getting the glute warmed up. And we're going to keep that knee out, slide that heel in, toes lift or stay down, one or both arms for our tree pose for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and down. Good, shake that out. Roll the shoulders. We are going to do another set of squats. This time we're going to add a heel lift. So we got to get those calves in a little bit more. So I'm going to hold on to the chair here for our squat rocks. We squat, we lift our heels, lower our heels, and come back up. So we're going to do 15 of those, holding on to the chair. So we want to get those heels lifted while we're in our squat. So we're going to squat, lift, lower, and press up. 2, heels lift. 3, heels lift. 4, lift, lower, and up. 5, slide those hips back. 6, so knees start behind your toes. 7, they're obviously going to go forward when we lift our heels. 8, 9, 10, 1, lift, lower, and up. 3 more. And up. Good, shake all that out. Roll the shoulders. Take a water break. Nice job, everybody. So we're going to start with just one weight. We're going to do our weight pulls and presses. You can do this seated, you can do this standing. I'm going to do mine seated today, but feel free to stay standing if you'd like. We're going to start with pulls first. So holding one end of our weights, we're going to relax the shoulders, weights are close to the chest, and here we go. We're going to pull, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, release. 4, release. 5, release. 6, 7, and last one, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Shake out the wrists, roll the shoulders. We've got the same thing. This time we're going to push. So we're going to push our weight like we're crunching into it. pushing it, making it smaller. So relax the top of the shoulders. We don't want to be all hunched up. So tall spine, here we go. We're gonna press. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Good. Shake out those wrists again. Roll those shoulders. We're going to need our second weight. So we're going to do a trio of biceps. So we're going to do bicep curls. Then we're going to rotate to bicep palms forward. Then hammer curls. So we're going to rotate 1/4 turn in for hammer curls, and then one more quarter turn for forearm curls. So let's do 12 of each. We're going to start with our bicep curls. So shoulders down, good posture. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep those upper arms close to your side. 4. Control the down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Check the shoulders, turn those palms in. Again, upper arms stay close for hammer curls for 1, 2, keep that core engaged. 3, 4, spine long. 5, you can do this one seated as well. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. One more turn, quarter turn. Palms are facing back. So you might want to start, if you're standing, start with your weights kind of in front of your thighs. Keep those upper arms close. Keep the wrist firm. We don't roll the wrist or bend the wrist for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good, let's roll those shoulders. And we're going to do a straight arm tricep lift. So seated or standing, we need to hinge forward, staggered stance if we're standing, arms by our side, palms are facing up. We're going to lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So let's put our weights down for a moment. So for core today, we're going to do a reach and pull. So you can do this seated. If we're seated, let me just show you here. We're going to turn sideways and kind of have our feet staggered. So we're going to reach forward and pull back. Same idea if we're standing. We're going to be in kind of a lunge position. That back heel can be down for a little extra stability, or walk your feet wider. We're going to start with our hinge forward. Keep this front knee bent. We're going to reach and pull. 2 and pull. 3, pull. 4, 5, 6, 7, do it 12, 8, 9. So we have a little bit of balance component. 10, we're reaching. 11, 12. Good. So let's come on out, shake that all out. We have to do the other side. So again, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, little hinge, and we're going to reach and pull. 2 and pull. 3, 4, 5, maybe I should do the other side. 6, this feels better. 7, 8, 9, you want the opposite foot forward. 10, 1, 2. Good. Sorry about that little mix up. Shake it all out. Take a little water break. And then we're going to need both weights again. Actually, no, we're only going to need one weight. I lied. So we're going to use one weight. We're going to start with the right side. We're going to need to be seated so you can sit for this one if you'd like. We're going to do a concentration curl. So we've got our right leg at 12 o'clock, left leg out. We're going to slide our arm down. Keep this upper arm on the inner thigh, and we're going to do 15 curls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We're going to sit up. We're going to keep our elbow bent. We're going to do windshields on this side. So we're going to start with our arm across. Palm is facing in. So we've got our weight up and down here, and we're going to glue our elbows. So we're going to go out and across. 15 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me do 5 more. 1, 2. Working a lot of muscles here. 3, 4, and 5. Good. One more for triceps, the same side. So we can either keep that elbow bent and do a kickback, or we can do a one-armed overhead extension. So your choice here. So we can be in a kickback position, or we can have our arm extended. So here we go. 1. We're going to try for 15 of these too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we do 5 more? 1. Stop if you need to. 2. Or switch to kickbacks. 3, 4, 5. All the way up, all the way down. Shake out that arm. That arm's going to get a rest because we're going to go right to the other side. So left leg at 12, right foot steps out. Let's slide it down. Spine stays long here. And here we go. 15 concentration curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Keep that elbow bent, palm in for windshield. So glue that elbow. Doesn't lift off the side for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at a right angle. 5. Wrist is firm. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Again, you can go to kickbacks or one arm tricep extension. If you've got our arm overhead, keep that upper arm alongside the ear, supported as we bend and extend, or kickback. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, long spine. 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, 5, all the way up, all the way down. Roll that shoulder, shake out that arm. Let's put our weights down. Take a breath or two, grab some water, and we're all ready for cool down. So cool down is seated or standing, as always, your choice. So once, take a nice few calming breaths, either sitting or standing. We're going to inhale, right arm up and over, and just take 3 relaxing breaths here. Good, and bring that arm down. Let's do the other side. Good. And then right arm's going to come straight out and across, hug it in. Okay, same arm, bring it back out, lift it overhead, bend the elbow. So we might just stay right here, we might be able to bring it, excuse me, center a little bit more. Good, and we're gonna lower that arm, then left arm's gonna come out and across, hug it in. Relax the top of the shoulder here. And then straight out and up, bend the elbow. Holding on to that opposite, that elbow with the opposite hand. If that's comfortable, we can just be here if that's better, or even holding here. Good, and then both arms are gonna come down. Let's roll the shoulders a few times. We're gonna bring our arms out, circle the arms forward, circle the arms back. And then we're going to bring our arms behind us. And for today, we're gonna bend the elbows, and we're gonna grab our left wrist with our right hand, or we're gonna slide over to our right hip. So we're stretching out this left shoulder, and then we're gonna just gently turn our head to the right and do 3 nods. Good, and then we're gonna bring our head center. We're gonna come back to the middle and then switch wrists. So now the left hand is holding onto the right wrist. We're gonna slide over to the left hip. Keep that spine long, turning our head to the left, and then we're gonna do 3 nods. Good, come back to center, release both arms. Again, maybe a few shoulder rolls. And then we're gonna do our seated twist. So we can keep our feet together, cross the right ankle over the left, cross the right leg over the left. Inhale, nice long spine. 3 breaths, twisting to the right. One more inhale, exhale, we're gonna untwist, uncross. So remember, either legs and feet together, left ankle over right, left leg over right, inhale, long spine, and then we're twisting to the left. Keep the shoulders relaxed, keep the spine long, keep the breath flowing. Good, and then we're gonna come forward, uncross everything, walk our feet wide. Let's turn sideways, drop that right hip down. Slide the hip, so the hip and knee are aligned. Slide that leg back or lift up that knee. Grab the ankle, grab the pant leg, grab your shoe or sock. But remember to breathe. Good, and we're gonna lower down, go right to the other side. So slide the hip off, drop the knee. Breathe. Good, and come back down. Come forward, let's slide our right leg out. Hinge forward. Good, as we come out, we're gonna slide that leg in, picking up that knee. We're gonna do a few little hip hinges here. And as we bring that hip out, we're gonna guide that ankle down here at the shin or at the thigh. Good, and come on out, extend that leg out, ankle circles, both directions. Good, let's lower that leg, slide the other one out. Little hinge forward to start. We're opening up the back of the hip, the back of the leg with our foot flexed, stretching out the calf as well. And then as we come up, we're gonna bring that knee up, some hip hinges here, opening and closing that hip joint. Good, bringing it out to a comfortable position, ankle on thigh, ankle on shin, ankle on ankle. Little hinge forward if that feels right. And boy, my hip is tight today. Too much driving around in the car. Good, and then let's come out, circle one direction, circle the other. Lower down, inhale one last time. Stretching any way that feels good, and as we exhale, we're gonna bring our arms down. Thank you for joining me today. Make sure you drink your water, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.